Hi, hi, hi. Hey there. Welcome, welcome. How are people tonight? As always, hi, Phoenix. First one in the door. Uh, Always the first one in. I'm gonna have to start, I think I'm gonna have to start offering free drinks for the first one in the door, huh? It seemed like the sort. You always need a drink? Damn right. You're the sort of guy that's already stood in queue before we've even unlocked the door. Always welcome to have you. But let's let the DJs get set up first, shall we? You'll be free in an hour? No worries, Val. So we can switch over to something else in an hour if you want to do stuff. Obviously, I got no idea what Spartan's up to tonight, so we'll have to probe around and look. But otherwise, I'm just for now at the very least, I'm just gonna kind of just vibe, chat, and don't get me wrong. Like I'll have RuneScape up, but I'm not treating it like the main course tonight, right? We are just gonna kind of just chill, chat. So you're letting the pasta bake. We gotta let the pasta bake. God, I'm gonna have to make up my not sandwich filler, but my mixed stuff tomorrow. Because my avocados are ripe, so I'm gonna have to actually make something with them tomorrow before they go off. Hey, Goonie, welcome in, welcome in. I hope we're all doing well tonight. I hope everyone's having a good old time. Oh, welcome one, welcome all. Right. Let me chuck this over here. We'll switch over. Like I said, I'm gonna have is this still on a side game? RuneScape? Oh no, RuneScape just tracks itself. Oh yeah. I forgot about this. So there we go. But like I say, sure, right? RuneScape may be up, but don't worry. I'm not exactly going to be focused on it. We're much more focused on chat. We're much more focused on saying hey and seeing how people are. Um, Obviously, if people want to do anything, if Goonie's got any ideas for potentially anything I can get up to or anything that he thinks is worth doing, obviously I am still free to play. Potentially I might grab membership. I mean, I could grab it tonight, to be honest. I could grab it whenever. But at least for now, I'm still just running with a free to play account and seeing where I go. Have I got Mario Kart 8? The last Mario Kart I owned was Mario Kart for the Nintendo Wii. That is the last Mario Kart I ever bought. I say bought. That was the last Mario Kart I've ever owned. Should we say I didn't buy that? That was so long ago. That was something I got bought for me by my parents. It was that long ago. But nah, Mario Kart was never a big thing for me. I enjoy it, but it was never really something I was going to go out of my way to buy, you know? Yeah, like I said, I had an old one. This one came out after RS2, so you could say it's the new one. True enough. This did come out after all the rest of it, yeah. True. Still, you know, it's the new old one. Or the old new one? No, the new old one. That way. Yeah, it's that way around. It's the new old one. I can't lie. I did almost launch up like the new RuneScape launcher with this account just to see what RS3 is even like these days, because I mean, like I said, I hadn't touched RS or old school RS in like 5 years. But I mean, fuck knows what RS3 is even like these days. Genuinely, like actually genuine no idea. Oh, we got rid of microtransactions. That's always a fucking improvement. always a fucking improvement there. Also, is the music too loud? Is it okay? Obviously, if it's too loud, let me know. I can turn it down again. But if it's alright, then I'll leave it how it is. You can't hear it? Huh. My audio thing says it's working. Wrong source? No, it's got it. It's on. It's on the right one. You hear it now? No? Oh my god, is that why? Oh. You hear it now? Okay. Yeah, okay. I know what's going on here. Okay. So the whole big point was that it's supposed to play on an audio track that you guys can hear, but that isn't picked up by my recording software. And apparently, it's decided to do the opposite of that. It's loud, yeah. %? How's that? Is that now really quiet? Is it... Because, like, obviously I don't want it to... Because if it's too quiet, then it just becomes, like, annoying, like, you know, small noise, you know? Like, I want it to be audible, but not overwhelming. Yeah, background noise without being just like an irritating small like noise in the background. But yeah, obviously I've played a bit since the last stream. Ergo, I got my attack and my strength both to 20. I got my mining up to 30, smithing's up to 24. And then some extra fire making and wood cutting and stuff have been leveled as well, but at the end of the day, if I'm playing RuneScape, chances are I'm more using it as a just chatting stream while I'm doing something in the background, so... Unless something interesting comes up, but... Kind of the, you know, the good, fun joys of, my whole, situation, right, is... You gotta lock in? No worries. Yeah, I need to still reset up my lurk command. Don't worry. But I'll see. Do what you need to. You take care. I believe, as far as I'm aware, still muting the tab rather than the player works. It might not. I genuinely have no idea what does and doesn't work anymore. But... Oh... Yeah, I should probably do fishing to level 5 at least to get all of the adventure path there done. And then look at this side of things. You just put your out volume to minimum. Fair enough. Yeah. Obviously, whatever you need to do, you lock in. You get your shit done. You're gonna do great. I've got no idea what it is you're having to do, but you got this. But, Saguni, what have you been up to then? A level in Geometry Dash, just want to beat it today. Oh, sorry, a level in Geometry Dash. Okay. See, my brain immediately went to, oh yes, you're doing A levels in, like, Geometry A level, but no, okay. Go get your Geometry Dash done. I'll see you in a little. Hang on. I'm actually just going to turn that down on my end and then turn it back up on your guys. You just been RuneScape and Darktide? You should reach out or message in the server if you want to do any Darktide at some point, because obviously we still play, well, most days actually. It may not be a time when you're around, given, you know, whatever reasons, but we do play Darktide most days. Though it's mostly me playing with the guys in the Japanese time zone. Somehow that just aligns and it works. Oh. Yeah, obviously. I do want to jump on and, like, stream some other stuff, like, oh, you've been playing it with others? Fair enough then. But, yeah, I do want to jump in on some streams at some point, like, more single-player stuff, or possibly continue / I don't know if I'd restart Still Wakes the Deep, because I was only, like, 2 hours into the game in general, but it's also 2 hours into the game. So I might just look at continuing Still Wakes the Deep, even if I'm not sure anyone around these days remembers when I first did a stream on that. But yeah, because I do want to actually finish a horror game for once, which is strange because I don't normally do horror. But it's also like fucking Bastion, that isometric game from like way back in the day. I never played that when it first came out, and I actually finally got the game. And so I'm probably gonna stream that at some point as well. But it's kind of just one of those of like actually doing solo streams, because I'm so used to just doing like only sort of co-op stuff or only collab streams. Oh dear. Oh. Oh god. Oh. Oh. Damn. Sorry. I was just checking one of my other, like, collab servers, which, you know, since I was mentioning collabs, they're looking at doing a Mecha Chameleon thing at the weekend, but it's right back as I'm actually returning to work and doing mornings. So that's a bugger. Oh. Let me chuck that away. Get my sword back out. Because I know I just said how I should probably look at doing like, you know, looking at getting my fishing and stuff leveled up so I can finish off the adventure path and have that all ticked off and just be done. So, you know, get whatever free rewards I can do and then bugger off and do whatever comes next. But I think I wanna finish the last of the starter quests. Then they're all done, and then I can get on with the rest of them. And right. Shield of Arav, that's still just as annoying as it used to be, right? There's a clan chat for it. OSRS Shield of Arav. Okay. I presume there's some people that just, like, I guess, you know, just keep their account from having completed it so that they can just get the shield that you don't, I suppose. You only get one cert? What do you mean only get one cert?
this be another night to tie around my bed at night? I know I've lost the fight to erase your face, my mind. Awake, I lie here staring up beyond the sky.
Certificate? You're still gonna have to elaborate. Oh, so you literally have to make a new account each time you want to help someone? I thought before you could, if you didn't get the, like if you destroyed or lost one half of it, then you could get the other. Because I thought it was so long as you didn't complete the quest and you, like, if you got rid of the shield you had, then you could get another one? No? Does it just add the note to my quest log or something? Is that what's going on here? I feel stupid. Oh, the note's on the floor there. Ah, aha. So the answer is I am stupid? Isn't murder just a work of art, beautiful yet haunting like a blade of a knife, as we wander through the valley of death? Yeah, bro, I've got the knife. Like a work of art? I used the knife on the painting? Oh, you can't destroy them anymore? Damn. I don't get it. Am I actually stupid? Investigate the manor and find a way to kill them. Stop them. Not kill them. Stop them. But I got the knife because it said it was something to do with the... Just a work of art, beautiful yet haunting, like the blade of a knife as we wander through the valley of death. So I got the knife, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, like the blade of a knife. So I got the knife. But now it's like, I don't know what to do with the knife. Do I go, like, take the knife to the barrel? Oh, cut this barrel up. Okay, I genuinely might just be stupid. Oh. Oh. Wait, no, I've already got the bucket of water. Hang on. Hang on, I have an idea. Bucket of water on the fireplace. Oh. Use the bucket of water on this fireplace. Oh, a valley. Aha. So this is the one I need to use the knife on. There you go. The ruby key. Which will be this one. I think I'm working it out. Oh, tinderbox. Tinderbox on that barrel. So I need to dry out the thing. I'm gonna need to go and leave the island to go get an axe, aren't I? No? Everything for the quest is here. But the fuse is too damp to light. Uh... Um. Alright, I light the candles. And then that dries out the... That then dries out the fuse. Okay, I can use the middle mouse as well. Okay. And then I climb. Thing is, I'm so used to, like, you know, growing up in this just being the camera movement. I'm not used to the anything new being the case. Hmm. Oh, okay, I need to walk over here to the person. Oh, I genuinely don't know. Wait, no, to be fair, they said say another word, it'll kill them. So I'm just gonna say nothing. Well, at least it wasn't my fault. If I'd said anything, that would have been my fault. So I said nothing. It's music to my ears, the glorious verse spelling out your fate. Yeah. So now I go play the piano. Yeah, the glorious sounds spell it. Okay, but is it a high fate or is it? But it also can't be fate because they don't. Hang on. Huh? Spelling out my fate? Haha! The emerald key is back at that one. Okay, I'm not completely stupid. Just mostly. I'm getting there. I like that they acknowledge all of it. Oh, here we go. Another note for me then. Take the note. Take the God Sword. I wish. Hear at first these words, each murder you witnessed, helpless from start to end, as you fail to solve the final letters of this quiz. Razor sharp like a gemstone is the blade of my knife. The last sound you hear will be your scream's echo. Heed that I have the final word in this thriller. It was Sid, then someone else, then STLM. Is that supposed to mean something? Oh, half? Hang on. Now do I need a bucket of water? Now I throw a bucket of water in the fireplace? Oh, is it this one? Hang on. Hear at first these words, each murder you witness, helpless from start to end, as you fail to solve the final letters of this quiz. Razor sharp like a gemstone is the blade of my knife. The last sound you hear will be your scream's echo. Heed that I will have the final word in this thriller. Which spells out half as you read down. IBA IT half. Body's not up for mines. Alright. Um. Yeah, okay, I genuinely, now I'm lost again. Dragonstone, red topaz, ruby, emerald, opal, diamond, jade, red topaz. Um. You wish to own an island like this sometime? Hopefully without all the murder, though. Now the murder's the best part. Zero, dear. Uh, STSDZEOR. The final words in this thriller. He. Set the hat stand on fire. I don't. I don't. Okay, so it's nothing to do with around the outside of the manor then. just... I don't... Hear at first these words. Each murder you witness helplessly from start to end. As you fail to solve the final letters of this quiz. Razor sharp like a gemstone is the blade of my knife. The last sound you hear will be your scream's echo. Heed that I will have the final word in this thriller. I don't get it. Oh, I don't get it. Imagine the back of the manor in the library. The west side of the manor. Abigail was attacked. Yes, Coney, please. I'm stupid. Yeah, what, like Hearth? This? Like, I know this is Hearth. But what the fuck do I do with the Hearth? I can't turn any of them off? I can't light the one that's turned off? I can only examine them. And I have examined them. There's nothing to interact with, it's just examine. Knife fireplace. I presume you mean this the one that's okay, hang on. A knife on the fireplace, on the one that's not turned on? Oh my god. Oh god, now I need to work out the fucking order of the gems?
We are not alone. They are among us. As the skies light up, they believe we are blissfully unaware. But this activity by non-human extraterrestrial technology is capturing the attention of humans.
Razor sharp like a gemstone is the blade of my knife. Path. These don't align to the stuff. Sapphire, diamond, and a no, because those also don't align to it. Or do they align to it? Hang on. Sapphire, diamond, zemonite, emerald, onyx, ruby. Ah. I already forgot. Sapphire, diamond, zemonite, emerald, onyx, ruby. Sapphire, diamond, zemonite, sapphire, diamond, zemonite. Onyx, emerald, ruby? No? What's the last three? Emerald, onyx, ruby. Emerald, onyx, ruby. Yeah. Diamond, sapphire, yamina, onyx, emerald, ruby. No, I forgot again. Sapphire, diamond, zemonite. Sapphire, diamond, zemonite, and then the other ones. I'm really stupid. Sapphire, diamond, zemonite, onyx, emerald, ruby. Sapphire, diamond, zemonite, onyx, ruby, emerald. And help. Emerald first, then onyx. Sapphire, diamond, amina, anana, adada. Yeah. It's a lovely blue. It's a sapphire key. Now where the fuck does the sapphire go to? Oh, over there. I genuinely wish as well that I was just kind of fucking around for the sake of, acting teehee stupid, but I genuinely can't remember more than like 3 things at once. Oh great, is that what this is gonna be now? Okay. Oh, you rat bastard. I think he's moved again. How do I... Like that? No, because that sends it off like that. I don't... Yeah, I've been trying to face it towards. But it keeps being like, it won't move any further than that way. I'm sitting here. I'm just gonna sit and wait. I'm not moving. I'm just gonna... You know, I'm just gonna come stand over here. Go on, throw your fucking knife. Oh my god, there we go. Oh dear. Eh. Face knife, dickhead. Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear. Could be my time to take advantage. It's... Be wise to use the killer's knife rather than my own weapon. Yeah, sure. Yeah, use knife, Abigail. Oh no, sorry. Use the killer's knife. Wield the killer's knife. Then stab Abigail. Damn, the knife has 0 stats. That sucks. I don't think she wants to talk to me right now. Yet, no wonder. Love, I think Huey's dead because of you. Dextrocardia? Where? The right side of my chest, not the left. Oh! Let me have the god sword. I want the god sword. Let me in. Damn it. This quest genuinely hurt my brain. Yay! A quest that had nothing to do with crafting, giving us a bunch of crafting XP. Wait till Temple of Light. No, I'm bad at puzzles. I'm stupid. Leave me alone. I can't do this. Free for light puzzle? No. No. What is Dead Man? Whole world PvP. Okay. Let's not do that then. Oh, damn. Right. Pop everything away. Now let's get back to what I was doing. Which is actually going to be... No, I am actually going to need a tinderbox for this. But, Yeah, no, there's no dead man. That sounds like insanely fucking brutal. Which, you know, I get is the whole point. Oh god, so you lose your whole bank, but the person who kills you gets the 10 most, like, expensive items in your bank? So no matter what, you're just fucked, right? Hey, Genie boy. Yeah, why not? Let's just go hit points. But, yeah, that is so fucking brutal. Oh, damn. Also, hey Val, when did you get in the VC? Oh, when did you come snooping around? Oh, damn. To be fair, she might not even be there. She might have joined, but then gone to go sort stuff. Yeah. Goonie, I don't think Templar Light will ever be for me. But that's at least all the starter quests done. Oh. Yeah, we are at some point here probably going to switch over to do some Return to Moria. We don't have Spartan, so it's still just going to be me rabbiting away. But our mute is here, wherever she currently is. There we go. We got the level. We're at a whole good old 225, or my total free level being 216 because members only stuff not counting for me. You're there, Mr. Man. Teach me the basics. Yeah, because I need to get level 5 and then they give me a fishing rod. But until level 5, I just sit here with shrimps and anchovies. Oh. Why is my cooking level 16? Oh yeah, because I was cooking a whole bunch of the rat meat, wasn't I, when I was last stream? I'm like, why the fuck? I haven't done any cooking. Where's my cooking up? But no, I did do cooking last time. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should have brought some logs along myself, because I don't actually think there's anything choppable in the swamp area. Is there? Unless there's a couple of trees, but I don't think so. I think we need to come back over here for them. There's dead trees? Oh, yes, there is. Okay, good. I can still. Because I was like, obviously, I might as well cook the shrimp and stuff, even if it is a point of, you know, I'm immediately just gonna get rid of it again. I still might as well. You know, I still might as well, Also, anchovies are fucking level 15? I thought anchovies were like level 5. I thought the whole, a big part of it was like, you know, the net mostly does low level stuff, but then also did monkfish. I didn't realize that it was shrimp and then sardines and stuff with fishing bait at level 5. Is that a rework or has it always been that way? Like, I get the feeling you're probably going to tell me that it's literally always been this way and they've never changed anything. But, like, that just doesn't, like, fit in my head. Always? Fuck. Well, I did say I was fucking stupid, so, I suppose at least I'm not lying? I genuinely did not realize that that was the case. I thought I could have sworn it was different. Hang on, let's pause my music and let's. There we go. Let's... Oh, wait. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, so that will... Okay, so there's been no RuneScape audio whatsoever, which is fine because I've had my music playing, but I'm switching that over now. We're now having RuneScape audio, because apparently I'm being stupid and didn't realize that I didn't have any. But also in my defense, you guys mentioned that you couldn't hear my music. You never said anything about the game having zero audio too. Oh, God, that's a fucking... Ugh. There's got to be something wrong with me. You play RuneScape without sounds, you didn't notice? Yeah, Yeah, no, like, I've had sound playing this whole time. That I had no idea that it just wasn't playing said sound. But I also suppose it's fair in your circumstance of not playing with sound when you're normally also running like 3 to 4 accounts at a time. Oh, excuse me. There we go. And then that bins everything. Because again, here for the XP, not for the fish. Fish. There we go. Level 4 fishing. I'm so good at this. Where's the fish redeem? There's no fish redeem. I'm not putting in a fish redeem. What would you even want a fish redeem for? Fish. No. I don't have any soundboard stuff set up at the moment. Like, obviously, I used to have a bunch of soundboard bits and pieces and everything all programmed in, but since switching over to the new PC, I've still just not got round to resetting up sound alerts. Like, I don't even remember... I mean, they may still work, because I think they played through Sound Element. Stream Elements. But I wouldn't want to say that for certainty without necessarily, you know, actually confirming. But as far as anything goes, it's yeah. Now, you know what I do need to do, though? Is actually turn off some of my stuff, because I know it's paused but still available. And what I need to do is actually, if it's something that I've got on pause, I need to turn it off, basically. Because obviously a lot of like obviously a lot of because a lot of my oh my god, I like actually am just stuck. Not stuck, I'm just like stupid, but like my brain's not functioning. I'm trying to get the words out, and they're just not there. They're not real. They're not real. Oh, hell yeah. Level 5 done. Ah. Words are not my forte. They're really not. And it's really bad when I'm normally like a real big yapper and I just can't like use words. But no, so I think I've fixed most of those redeems, and then one pretty big upside, I suppose, to doing the RuneScape stuff is being able to fix any of my any of the streaming bits and pieces just around it while I'm going, because it's not too big of a deal. Just you know, tab over, change something I need to sort out, and go back again. Always, I don't know. Am I in the way? Can I move out of the way of the skills? I think I asked this last time. Potentially, I go over on the left side, so I'm out of the way of the inventory, and then just put my logo on this side. But oh. Okay. We are... Well, not done with fishing, but we're done with the adventure part, so I can go and get the fishing rod now. Hello, Adventurer John. Lamp of the Gatherer. These two are fine. Fishing. Fishing. I was going to say, there'd be no point using it on mining or woodcutting. They're significantly higher, but I may as well use it on the fishing. The guys, the shop here doesn't sell fishing bait, does it? Like, I know Port Sarim does. Actually has like the fishing shop. God, here we go with whether or not I even have like any knowledge of this fucking game anymore. Right, we have the fishing shop in Port Sarim. They sell fish bait. Yay or nay? Yay? Okay. How else do we get fish bait? Other shops? Okay. So, what? Is it not Tavali? Is it Tavali? It's not Tavali. Catherby? That's the one. Tavali's this one. Catherby also has the fishing shop, right? Let me guess. Is the answer you get fishing bait from the fishing shops? And then that's it? It's only the fishing shops? No? Oh, there's just some like weird shops that randomly sell it? Okay. Oh. The Pandemonium boat. Candle shop? Ah. Yeah, the Gatherer path is completed. Combat path. Okay. So you get a voucher that lets you just like claim a bunch of stuff from other people? Ah. Okay, cool. That's pretty neat, I guess. But back to fishing. Is this immediately going to stop me fishing, or is it going to let me continue? No. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, it does. It does let me continue. I figured it was going to stop me. Guppy. Below Ice Mountain to get the guppies. Oh. But yeah, so I suppose, yeah, these guys aren't even worth that much more XP. So I guess in a way, it's still, like, if you've got the bait, it's cool, but if not, like, just catching the shrimp's really not that much worse. Sure, you need twice as many, but yeah, I don't really know what I'm saying. I'm literally saying, yeah, you know, just do double the work, that's fine. Ignore me. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You also get the fish faster while rod fishing? Okay. But yeah, they are worth more and it's faster, so it's just genuinely an improvement on all cases. I've genuinely got no idea where Val's gone, by the way. Because, obviously, she said a few bits in chat here, like, an hour ago. Has joined the VC with me and then not responded to anything since. I'm a little concerned. I mean, I'm sure she's fine, but... you know... Oh. You wanna know what is insane when I was younger though, Goonie? Like, you know, back when this was playing this game during primary school type shit situation. I am almost certain that I basically net fished up to anchovies and then only started rod fishing after like level 20 with the trout. And then immediately went to tuna, like, then did rod fishing till tuna at 35. Oh, excuse me. Why are these all level 1? I get it, right? Because it's saying you don't need a certain XP level to use the thing, because it's based on the fish that you're catching. But I feel like you might as well, you know, make the lobster pot level 40 when you get the lobster. Make the harpoon level 35 when you get the tuna. Make the rod level 5 for the herring, for the, you know. Obviously, I get not doing it, but I also just, like, I don't know. Being like, look, all this equipment's level 1, but then there being... It's because there's equipable versions? Ah, okay. Okay, then. Because I was going to say, otherwise it's like, why are you, you know, reading off the equipment is level 1, but you can't actually fucking use it anyway till, like, much later? But if it's because there's literally ones that you can equip, then it makes more sense. Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna move this over here real quick. I'm gonna go... Because I know the other day I was obviously talking about, potentially getting like a folding screen or something. I am actually just gonna look at how much that might cost. Hmm. Welcome back, Val. Where have you run? Where have you been running off to this whole time? But no, I mean, I'm still off work, for another day. So we could still do like an early, like a, you know, not early, obviously, like evening for you, earlier for me. Mind stream if you want to do that. I was just a little concerned where you sort of disappeared off to, because obviously you joined me in VC and then just disappeared for like an hour. For an hour, madam? Okay. Yeah, you went and just general, like, did what you needed to do for the day type shit. Dear Odo. Yeah, what is... Hmm. Hmm. Sorry guys, I was just genuinely, just kind of shopping at the minute. Huh. Yeah, so that's like 2 meters, which means I could basically enclose almost the whole area with that. Adjustable snap height. Da. Okay, I might look at grabbing these then. Potentially... Yeah. Oh, am I catching herring now? There we go, look at that. I'm doing a great job of playing RuneScape. Definitely not just doing some Amazon shopping. Oh, excuse me. There we go. But yes, Val, if you want, obviously we can do mines once I wake up. Oh. 'Cause I'm not too super sure how much longer I'll keep going at this point. Like, I'll still be around for a while, but obviously we don't want to boot up mines and then play for like less than an hour. So whenever I get up, if you're still free, then we can jump on for a few hours then and do some more Return to Moria. So, Guni, generally, because again, not done this for feckin' years, is it generally a better idea to just stick with the rod fishing and just getting like herring and sardines because of the faster catch rate? Or is it worth going back to the small net for, you know, the anchovies? Because obviously my brain says, oh yes, logically, the XP rate for the anchovies will be better, but then it's also a slower catch rate and also the possibility of getting shrimp instead of anchovy. Oh, yeah. Hey, what am I doing? I can just do the shift click thing. You know, Ginny tells me these things that are really cool and really helpful, really useful. And then I immediately forget them. Welcome back, Phoenix. Oh dear. Oh. You know, that whole actually getting up and setting an alarm thing, that whole business, God, I'm not sure that's for me, you know? Yeah, right? It's like, I get enough... I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't sleep, to be honest. Like, I don't sleep a lot, to be fair. I've been sleeping better since, like, this last week or so. I've definitely been sleeping better. But, yeah, generally I just don't sleep. Oh, being nocturnal as shit whilst at the same time needing to get up early. Always an absolutely awful combination to have. There we go, level up there. You need Yandere ASMR to sleep, otherwise you won't. Hey, each to their own. I generally sleep with an earbud in one ear, but with like no sound playing. I just having an earbud in, which to be honest means I could probably just sleep with an earplug instead of actually, you know, having an earplug in. Rather than like rather than an earbud, I could probably just get some like earplugs instead and sleep just as well. Nah. See, for me, my biggest one has been the fact that I normally sleep, like I say, with my earbuds. But I do always find them, which is the perks of my bedroom is fucking tiny. It is somewhat impossible for me to lose them. You know, if I don't just pass out somewhere random anyway. Oh. That's a mood, but I kind of don't really, like I said, I do not have the space to make it a mess. But also clean up. Clean up after yourself, creature. Yeah, I think I'm definitely starting to get hit by that that wall. Meaning my energy is about to massively nosedive. You can't because your bag and a punching thing. Do you mean a punch bag? No, I don't drink vodka and I don't drink Red Bull. Anything for sand at the base? I mean, I think I used to have something similar when I was younger, but again, it was still like a kickboxing / boxing like sort of, you know, bag. It was just that it had, you know, a sand-filled and or water-filled base for weighing it down, rather than it being hung up. But I don't know. That might be entirely not what you're on about at all. In which case, I've got no clue whatsoever that you're on about. Well, yeah, I mean the bag doesn't mean that it's hanging down. The bag is just the big cylinder. The big cylinder full of stuff that you hit. That's the bag. Unless, of course, you know, then it's a speed bag, and then it's a much smaller little one with obviously all the bungee cabling, so that it can rocket back and forth a lot quicker. But yeah, no, generally. No, we're not talking about testicles. Don't worry, it's not that sort of stream tonight. It's just when you picked up of the, okay, yeah. But no, normally I think if it's got the sand-filled base so that it can't like wave up as much or not fall over, And I think typically that would be a kickboxing bag rather than a standard boxing bag, yeah? Yes, we're talking about how the bag hangs, but not the pool bag. Goonie, why are you the worst? Why are you the bad one tonight? Why are you the one pulling this stuff out tonight? I mean, don't get me wrong, you're normally pretty bad, but, you know, that's normally when I'm already going off on one. That's just, you know. Normally you have the, oh, streamer's gone off on a tangent about God knows what. Might as well join in. The base is too big and I feel very kinky. What? The base isn't supposed to go in. The base is what keeps it attached. They've made importing data into Excel a paid feature. See, this is why we don't use Microsoft Office. Like, I either use Google Sheets or I think it's either OpenOffice or Kingsoft or a couple of the free ones as well. Because, like, I'm sorry, but no, I'm not paying Microsoft to import data into Excel. One of the main big fucking things that is supposed to be done with Excel. So, right, you went back and downloaded Office 07. Too right. Too fucking right. Do not fucking blame you. Not giving Microsoft any fucking money, but it's not even free for students anymore. Like, excuse me for saying it, but like, fucking capitalism, man. Let the fucking students at least. You know, like, at least let the fucking students have the software that they require for their courses a lot of the time. Fuck money, go live in the jungle. Honestly though, not sure I should really be sat here saying, yeah, fuck technology, you know, as a cyberpunk bartending cat, but you know, fuck technology, dude. So is the section just not there anymore, or are they making students pay even for old editions? And it just goes, you're still using this old version, upgrade to Office 365 and check out the plans? Ugh. Oh. Yeah, I think I already know what you're gonna say here, Val, because I've had servers on Vintage do the exact same shit. Someone brings money into it, a couple of people get way into hoarding all the fucking cash, everyone else just decides, fuck this, I'm gonna go live in a commune. Or just like fucks off and goes and becomes self-sufficient. Because the armor group I'm with did the exact same shit with their Vintage server. It's like the town was built over a river. The east side of town, on the eastern side of the river, were all in on the capitalism. We're using the money, trading, all this and that. Everyone that lived on the west side of the river entirely went, nah, fuck that, and just started being like, yeah, open free trade, bartering of goods. Completely rejected the economy. Nah. Yeah. So a similar sort of thing for us then. Because it was the western side of town where we all just went, nah, fuck the economy, we ain't doing that. We were the hunters and the cooks and all the guys who made all the food. And on the east side of town was all the blacksmiths and like everyone who, owned any of like the big communal buildings. And so we were just like, nah, fuck technology, fuck money, I've got a bow and arrow and I can skin and cook animals. I do not care for the rest of it. Thing is, that's the thing. I don't mind there being money in those sorts of games. Right? I do not mind especially you have a larger group, right? Or even multiple settlements. I don't mind doing economy in those sorts of things and actually having to pay for stuff. What I do mind is it being self-regulated. Right? The players setting their own prices with whilst having zero concept of, if you say, oh yeah, here's 1 coin, everyone starts with 100 coins. It's like, okay, none of these people have any knowledge or understanding of actual economics and values for goods. So you end up someone trying to sell you a single steak for 10 coins, or the blacksmith being like, yeah, sure, here's a full set of plate armor, that'll be 30 coins. It's like, how is 1 bit of food worth, or how is 3 bits of food worth a full set of armor? Or the opposite, where a food is now 1 coin, but if you want to buy armor and some weapons, it's like, oh yeah, that'll be 300 coins. It's like, you need an outside body that regulates and sets the prices for things so that players can't just... Because I've always found that's the cause. No matter what system it is, whether it's a Minecraft server with money as a plugin or a mod, whether it's Vintage Story, whether it's whatever any of these roleplay servers that people make and add eco to, if it's purely player-run, player... set and fully adjusted and everything, and if everything is purely on the player base with no overseeing body, it just collapses, people get into fights, it just becomes a fucking mess. You just ate the traders. I mean, why not? But mean, obviously, I didn't need to. I was a hunter, so I just went out and, you know, killed bears for sport. But, it is just this whole thing you get over and over and over and over, where shit just collapses because players are left unassisted and without any oversight. You know, if the player's going to barter and agree on a price, you know, or agree on a trade, like, oh yeah, sure, right, I'll supply this if you can give me something, like, if, you know, I'll give you X if you can give me Y, then it works, and both people walk away happy, even if it's not technically equivalent economic value, both the players got the thing that they were specifically seeking for, and so they're both happy to have done that trade for that value. But yeah, the bigger the group, the more oversight it requires. President Gimme, no, you do not want me in charge. You do not want me in charge. I would immediately take a holiday and fuck off into the wilderness, not to be seen for weeks on end. I would be gone so fucking quick. I'd be like, nah, I'm good. See you later. Goonie, I'm not even sure what you're trying to reference with that. Go to Africa to try and learn to fly? What on earth are you on about? Oh, the old, yeah, work songs? Oh, Hitchhiker's reference? Okay. Oh dear. Dear. I genuinely don't know what to respond to that with, Gurney. Because, like, why not? Why not? Also, who has baths at this point? Have a shower. Yeah, I think Goonie likes to be a pickle. Come on, Goonie, we're gonna get you a nice big vat of... We're just gonna get you a nice big old fucking jar of vinegar. And you can sit in it and marinate for a while. See, I'd say I don't I could never understand spending that long in the bath. But, I mean, I just take, like, 30-minute showers myself, so... Which probably seems just as insane to someone who takes baths, not showers. Because I suppose from, yeah, like, you're at least, you know, sat down, relaxing or whatever. I'm stood upright the whole time, but... Oh, so you read in the bath? Yeah. See, I just take half an hour long showers. I like shower. Yeah, you just had the old school, like, shower head attached to the bath. It's like, obviously, yeah, the standard, like, actual standing showers, just, oh. It's how you know how old your house is, right? Do you have a standing shower, or do you just have a bath that has a shower head attached to the wall? Also, this is some insane RNG. Like, I'm sorry, right? This is some fucking insane RNG. I'm gonna come over here real quick. Like, I'm sorry, but the fuck is this RNG on this, on like my fucking fishing? It's bullshit is what it is. Does this work on this side? I don't know. It's still like kind of like vibing it out, right? Is it does it feel wrong on this side? Is this fine? I don't know. Simply put, because I had less anchovies. That's literally the be-all and end-all of that reason. Just purely because I had less anchovies. There's no deeper meaning, no deeper logic. Yeah? Hang on. I should have a box. I should have a box. Can I make a box? That's not what I wanted to do. I suppose it is at the same time. Hang on. Ooh. Now I just look... Now I just look like I've not removed my background. Now I've just turned off my chroma key. Oh, wait, no, actually... Hmm. You gotta get on with. You gotta get on with. You gotta get on with work now, Val. All right. You go take care. Beep, beep, beep. You mean like this, Goonie? You mean like this? Now I have a box. I can go outside the box though. You can't contain me. With the bar background? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that would be potentially an idea. I'd also have to literally crop it so that I couldn't leave the box. Arr. Arr. These bastards put me in a box. I break the fourth wall. Ah. Please don't mind how big this fucking image is. Because apparently... Yeah, because apparently this actually started picking up the game now. So apparently I've been capturing it twice. But there, does this work, Goonie? Is this what you were after? You've stuck me in a fucking box now? You may have put me in a box, but I can still move my box. No, see, I prefer the story where I was put in here under duress. I didn't choose this. I didn't choose the box life. The box life chose me. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You threw a slice of cheese in. You can't just control me with a slice of cheese. I'm not that bad. Most of the time. Oh, make the game small. See, this was the old school way of doing it, right? This is it, like, you know, you put the game like here, and then above me there'd be, I don't know, something, like, I guess chat, and then down over here, there'd just be like the rolling thing of like, latest subscriber, latest bits, latest whatever. Yeah, that's what I mean, right? We go chat up here, and then I'd have the ticker down here. That's like old school Twitch, where the game's like tiny and the game's like shunted out the way. It's just like, yeah, fuck it, fuck the game. Let's just throw the game over here. Thing is, I don't like having this box. I don't like this box. Does this make the box better or worse? Both? Yeah. Me just being fucking tiny in the box? What do you mean looks like I'm trying to summon something? I just like, I genuinely do just feel like it was... You know, like, it's like, ah yes, the box, but the box is way too fucking big. Are you calling me a brat? Are you calling me a fucking brat? Brats are normally fat? What brats are you meeting? Almost every brat I've ever known has been a tiny little fucking fuck-ass twink. They're just a bunch of little shits. Oh. Can I come out of the box yet? I'm a brat with a Z. How rude? How rude? Oh. Yep, sorry about that. Hit the wrong, I'm very used to typing on my numpad, but that's also my hotkey section. I can come out to you whenever I want. Goonie, I came out 14 years ago. Still in school when I came out. Oh, I love it when merchants rip you off. How much is in a bake pack? 300 coins for 100. Yeah, well, you know, lesson learned. Yeah, well. The nearest bank's back to Draenor anyway. 2% increase? Okay. I think that's general item increases, right? Isn't like every item that like a 2% increase per each one of it you buy? It varies? Okay. Oh. But yeah, so anywhere from 0% to 10%? Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. But yeah, so can I come out? Can I come out of Can I come out of my box? If you want, yeah. You have to go watch some stuff in bed? No worries. I, to be honest, probably won't be too far behind. "21 fishing." There we go. Oh, excuse me. I was gonna go to sleep at about this time. Then I was invited to play League 3 hours ago, and now I'm here. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hydrate? I've been drinking. Don't you worry about it. What are you? Why am I? Why am I getting whomped for? Actually, no. With the bank right there, I might as well just go in. Wait, it's a womp? Yeah, it's a womp. Why are you womping me? Womp womp. Why am I being womped? I think, yeah, we're literally just gonna... Yeah, just an intense stare. Yeah? What you staring at, huh? What you staring at? Hey. You ain't seen nothing. That's all down here. That's all down here. I keep some things down below the belt at least. But there we go. Now we're back good and proper. The money it can make's the money it can make. But, you know, whatever money it can make, you know, that's between me and, well, that's not necessarily a Twitch topic now, is it? But, yeah, you know how it be. So, yeah, exactly. TOS is a thing. So, whatever, you know, whatever money that my peach can make, you know, we much like how, you know, at the bar, I only serve drinks at the bar. I only serve myself after hours. So, that's the sort of stuff, you know, you deal with outside of opening times. But I do suppose, at least for now, that is our last call for drinks. And so, ladies, gents, guys, gals, ghouls, and anyone who may fall just anywhere else in between, I am afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to finish up whatever you're currently drinking and make your way to the door. And until next time, and I do hope I get to see you next time. Kindly, ever so kindly. Get the fuck out of my bar. Ciao.